consider Arch Manning a generational quarterback talent?
100%.
Can you define to me what that means?
Well, generational talent would be that you have physical attributes that are rare and unique. And Arch Manning 1,000% has that. And it's not a...
Football fans, let me ask you something. Have you noticed how every time Shedeur Sanders makes a big play, the analysts rush to downplay it? But when Arch Manning does something half as good, it's suddenly headline news? Yeah, it's not your imagination. This isn't just football anymore. This is a full-blown media narrative war, and the double standard couldn't be clearer. Today, we're breaking it all down. The hype, the favoritism, the excuses, and why Shedeur keeps winning anyway, no matter what the analysts say. Stick around, because this isn't just about two quarterbacks. It's about the way the game itself is covered.
And coming into game against Ohio State, the likes of Paul Feinbein talking about he is the best college quarterback ever, coming in and well hyped since Tim Tebow. And we know the drama has been built up for Arch Manning to be this guy.
Audacity is wild. Do these analysts really think fans aren't paying attention? Shedeur has shown composure, accuracy, leadership, and game sense you simply cannot fake. Meanwhile, Arch has mostly been a storyline, a famous last name packaged as the next great quarterback, whether he's earned it yet or not. Every time they bring him up, it's like he's already broken every NFL passing record and solved world hunger on the side. The media writes him like the star of a Hollywood sports movie, while Shedeur is cast as some side character who cracks one joke and disappears. Except Shedeur doesn't disappear. He keeps showing up. He keeps making those, "Did you see that throw?" plays that make fans rewind the tape. And yet somehow the analysts twist it every single time. If Shedeur plays well, oh, the defense was weak. If Arch does half as much, wow, that was against an elite defense. Proof the Manning DNA is magic. It's almost laughable how desperate they are to keep this narrative alive. But here's the funny part. Fans aren't having it. The minute one of these analysts slips, Twitter explodes, Instagram explodes, TikTok explodes, entire threads, memes, and clips go more viral than the actual games. There was a runaway freight train of hype about Arch being the best since Joe Burrow. Then he had a bad game, a really bad game. And yet somehow, the excuses came rolling in. One analyst says on Monday, Shedeur needs to prove more. By Thursday, the same guy is out here polishing Arch's halo. Fans aren't just noticing, they're splicing the clips together like a comedy skit. It's not just exposing the double standard, it's mocking it. And once you're a joke to the fans, it's hard to ever be taken seriously again. This is bigger than Arch versus Shedeur. The obsession with Arch isn't about pure talent. It's about branding, family legacy, and media hype. The Manning name is basically a license to print money, and analysts love it because it sells. It's safe. It's comfortable. Shedeur? He represents something new, something that challenges the old football hierarchy. Instead of celebrating it, the media acts like gatekeepers, deciding who's worthy of praise and who isn't. But here's the thing. Football doesn't care about narratives. Football doesn't care about favoritism. The field is the truth. And Shedeur keeps stacking evidence every single game. You can't erase a touchdown with a biased opinion. You can't erase pocket presence with a condescending smirk. You can't erase clutch performances by saying, well, it doesn't count as much. Fans know what they're watching, and they know who's better right now. Even when Arch played poorly, the spin was immediate. Oh, nobody expected him to beat Ohio State. Oh, he didn't really play that bad. Meanwhile, Shedeur never got that safety net. He didn't get the first start grace period. He was scrutinized from the jump. And when analysts like Dan Orlovsky get caught contradicting themselves, praising Arch one day, doubting Shedeur the next, it's not just embarrassing. It exposes the bigger problem. Analysts aren't guiding the conversation anymore. They're trying to control it. They're not recognizing stars. They're manufacturing them. And in the process, they're losing credibility faster than a broken Wi-Fi signal. What they don't realize is that overhyping Arch actually puts a massive target on his back. Fans see it. Players see it. Shedeur sees it. Every time analysts crown Arch too early, expectations skyrocket. And when he doesn't deliver, it looks worse than if they had just let him grow naturally. That's not protecting him. That's setting him up. Meanwhile, Shedeur is building his case brick by brick, performance by performance, until the foundation is undeniable. Reality only stays buried for so long before it punches through the screen. Fans are done playing nice about it. They're tagging analysts, roasting them online, making memes that live forever. If Orlovsky or anyone else thinks people are going to forget, they're dead wrong. The internet never forgets. There are receipts stacked like a Costco aisle. And every time Arch gets praised for existing, somebody is right there reminding the world what Shedeur just did that apparently wasn't worth a segment. Because here's the truth about modern sports. You can't control the narrative anymore. Fans have too much power. Social media has too much reach. Repeat a lie enough times, doesn't matter. People watch the games. People see the truth with their own eyes. And when the gap between what's on the field and what's being said in the studio gets too wide, fans don't nod along. They revolt. That's exactly why Shedeur's fan base keeps growing. The harder analysts try to tear him down, the stronger fans rally around him. Shedeur scores a 95 on the test. Analysts shrug and say, hey, could have been better. Arch scores a 75 and suddenly it's, wow, the future is bright. Since when does doing less earn more praise? Since when is being average considered excellence? Just because your last name is Manning? Fans aren't stupid. They won't let analysts gaslight them into believing 75 is the same as 95. And the harder analysts push that false reality, the more fans push back. At this point, the whole thing is almost poetic. The harder they work to tear Shedeur down, the stronger he becomes. The more they hype Arch, the more pressure weighs him down. The tighter they grip the narrative, the more it slips out of their hands. It's turned into a comedy show, and the analysts don't even realize they're the punchline. Because at the end of the day, the field doesn't lie. The scoreboard doesn't lie. Performance doesn't lie. And no analyst in a suit can rewrite what fans just watched with their own eyes. So the next time you hear an analyst downplay Shedeur or overhype Arch, remember this: fans know the truth. Players know the truth. Coaches know the truth.